Here is this very interesting plant. It's called celeriac, which is related to celery, except you grow it for the root. I also have some bok choy over here. I thought it was interesting that some of them may be hybridized or cross-pollinated with maybe borage, because it has like little bumps on it. I'm not sure if they can cross-pollinate, but let me know if you know. Some lovely forage radish cover crop, shared with me by someone named Audrey. Really appreciate that. Not a whole lot growing, but this year I've been focusing more on my own healing, and my garden has taken on a life of its own, which is awesome. It grows with or without me, so I love seeing these florets of this is radicchio, I don't know how to say it, but I've been harvesting some for lettuce or for salad. It's a little bitter in the summer, but in the wintertime it tastes very good. Here's some kale. This is winter boar kale. It's a very hardy hybrid variety of kale. Some broccolis over here. Some little seedlings down there. And then this lettuce has gone to seed. I also have this mullein over here. It's super pretty, and it's very good for respiratory, any kind of like coughs or throat related things. I've been drying that for tea. It's been awesome. Some crimson clover. Here's a huge bed of carrots, which I really love. And there's some green onions growing within the bed as well. Just love carrots so much. Fresh carrots. A few more lettuce seedlings. And some borage still growing, some strawberries. It's a Russian sage. Some currants. I love the little alyssums, sweet alyssums. So cute. And I guess they're pretty cold hardy because it's very cold right now in November. So anytime I have things that have gone to seed, I usually just throw them onto this mound over here, in hopes that they self-seed for next year. There's some potatoes growing. This is a lemon cypress. It smells really good. That one is called a Himalayan honeysuckle or chocolate berry. Very calm and peaceful today. There's some leeks growing there. I like to just plant stuff kind of randomly and let them be free. Those snapdragons still looking pretty good. Can't remember where I got those snapdragons, but I love them. Super cold hardy. There's a comfrey right here. I got these really cool plant tags that are semi-permanent. I think they hold up pretty well because I tried to wipe them off and they didn't come off. So I just got them for different medicinal plants. So I also use them to label my herbs. So there's oregano, tarragon, stonecrop. A few other things. My bed of celery looking pretty good still. I think it's mid-afternoon, so kids are getting out of school, so you probably heard a bunch of kids screaming from the bus, so sorry about that. There's a bunch of collard greens here, some Swiss chard as well. I love the look of the Swiss chard, it's so pretty. Some green varieties and some red varieties, and there was like a trellis here for my tomatoes, which I just took down today because it's a bamboo trellis and I didn't want it to get water on it, or just to protect it from the winter. Here's some mint here and some lovely herbal medicine over here. So there's self-heal, valerian, and mugwort. And you can't see it right now because I chopped the leaves off, but the roots are in the ground. And the reason why I chopped the leaves off was I didn't want it to have to carry that much of a burden of feeding the leaves. So I think in the spring, that's when I'll see more foliage come out. So yeah. Here's another plant I marked, curry plant, helichrysum. It smells like curry. It's very interesting. I haven't really used it too much I like to smell it though, except to flavor some things. Here's my carpet ajuga, bugleweed, some sage and some calendula. It's always something that surprises me in my garden. Depends on the day and the way I look at it. And there's a anise hyssop, which smells really good too. It smells really, really good. Kind of has this licoricey smell. I guess that's the anise part. But yeah, I hope it gets bigger. And there's also a Korean hyssop here, or Korean mint, I think. It smells good too. I hope to harvest more of those. Been harvesting herbs for tea and medicine, so hopefully that gets a little bigger next year. I'm pretty sure it's cold hardy, so I'm pretty sure it will. Walking back to the backyard. The grapevine is completely shed of its leaves. I didn't have to do anything. I love the falling of the leaves. It's like such a beautiful symphony of color and richness. I think that nature knows how to protect, or Earth knows how to protect herself, so she covers herself with leaves in the wintertime. Here's some tree collards. I love how they get bigger in the cold months. They're happier when it's cold out. They get kind of disease-ridden, pest-ridden in the summer, I've noticed. And this is the green tea plant, Camellia sinensis. I think this might be a Korean one, but it looks very happy. It's a happy camper. I've just recently ID'd this plant because I forgot what it was, but it's the Scarlet Bee Balm. Sorry for the loud airplane noise. Scarlet Bee Balm, or Monarda. It's also a medicinal plant. And as I've been learning more about herbalism and medicinal plants, I've realized a lot of plants are medicinal and we just don't know, or we've forgotten. So it's very important to hold on to that knowledge. See some lungwort, geum, columbine, a lot of little plants tucked in here. There's some, this is a wire plant that I got at a plant swap recently. Isn't it cool? Hazelnut tree, Azaleas. I think this is a nightshade. I don't know if it's the toxic kind, but yes, that's also something that I've been learning in herbalism, that there's some very potent plants to not mess with as well. To have respect for the plants. Purple shamrock always makes me happy. Little fuchsias. Fuchsias are so pretty. Just a beautiful pop of color in the cold and shady areas. Some bamboo here. They're called pincushion flowers. They're so lovely. There's another name for those, I forgot. Pincushion flowers. Scabiosa? It's kind of an ugly sounding name. Sounds like a scab, but it's a very pretty flower. This is a Italian parsley. Again, another one of those plants that seems to really like the cold weather. So this is flat leaf parsley. And I just recently learned that parsley has one of the highest vitamin and mineral profiles of any herb, which that was news to me. It always seemed kind of plain, but there's some nasturtiums. It's not something I would have guessed. There was a persimmon tree planted here, but my mom actually transplanted it to her brother's house, which is cool. I already have another persimmon tree, so we don't need to. Dusty Millers. What else? I know I planted a few things in here, but there might be some oregano in here. Oh, here's a wire plant. It's kind of buried. I think I planted some other things, but they might not pop back up until spring. They might kind of want to be tucked in.